Hi everybody, my name is Jeremy Corbell. I'm an investigative filmmaker. I like to say I'm an accidental filmmaker because I did not expect to be making films, especially on these subjects. My mentor is George Knapp. George Knapp, as you all know, broke the Area 51 and Bob Lazar story. Yeah, he's awesome. I feel very grateful for his mentorship, especially when looking into these subjects which are deep down the rabbit hole. My original films were just looking at whistleblowers. My relationship with George, I got to know Bob Lazar. His story, I think, is profound and it's important. After working with some of these people within the United States military who were scientists, I started to find that a lot of the scientists who were working on cutting-edge materials and cutting-edge sciences had experiences that they wouldn't tell each other, but they would tell some weird guy with tattoos and a beard and a camera. So I find myself kind of delving deeper and deeper into this function of reality where we all know that there are lights in the sky, there are craft that fly with impunity through our airspace. It's posed a huge problem for every military on the planet, but that is the tip of the iceberg. The phenomenon itself, that's theater, that's a show. There seems to be a lot more going on. So my first jump into this realm of abduction, which was very foreign to me, didn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole because it was confusing to me. I had no background and I'm the least qualified person to ask. But Dr. Roger Lear came to me just prior to his death, said, "I'd really want you to make a film about my work." And I said, "Are you sure? Because I'm going to tell the truth." And he says, "I've been doing this for 25, 30 years. There's something to it, Jeremy. You gotta film this." And so I said, okay. So I filmed his last alleged alien implant removal surgery. But the funniest thing happened, which is that, I'm watching this thing get cut out of a guy, this Gauss meter's going off, everybody's analyzing it. I actually ended up getting isotopic and elemental analysis on it when Dr. Lear passed away because there was no one else to do it. But what happened was, I found a very credible individual with an incredible story. I call him Patient 17, just to keep his anonymity. He does not want the limelight. Here's a guy, construction worker, 6'7", just a megalith of a guy, and he's just a cowboy. Smart guy, but he's just a straightforward, straight shooter. And he's telling me, "I don't know about this implant stuff. I don't know if this has anything to do with my experiences," he says, "but I have had abductive experiences." And he explains them in my film in detail. And the thing that really struck me, because everybody has a different experience, some people believe it's a benevolent thing, other people think it's malevolent. But essentially, he called them alien gangsters. He said, "I don't give them an invitation, have them over for pizza and a beer. They come in, they take me." So he explained those experiences in private to me, and that's why he endured this surgery, because in fact this alloy was very, very strange, which you'll see in my film. But primarily, I'm a filmmaker. I try to find credible individuals with incredible stories. That's why my whole site is called extraordinarybeliefs.com. What I try to do is look at these things objectively, try to find evidence, and see if there's any meat to it. And I no longer have the luxury of disbelief. We are being visited by whom we don't know. What they want, we don't know. A lot of us think we know. But remember, there's 3 layers of deception to this, at least. First layer of deception is the visitors themselves, if in fact they are visiting from somewhere else. Second layer of deception is the intelligence community. That's been said to me by people I work with in the intelligence community. Disinformation. And the third layer of deception, unfortunately, is ourselves. All we can do is take the experiences we have and try to fit them in the box we have at that current time. Anyway, the point is, it's a confusing game. There is a phenomenon. We're all trying to figure out what it is. If you think you know the answer, step back. The world is much bigger than it appears. So I find it absolutely fascinating. And that's my goal, is to shine a light on this with integrity and also uplift the visual medium. So I hope you like the films, and I'd like to learn more. But anyway, that's basically why I'm here.
Good, thank you, and it's very informative what you do. Jeremy pushed the films because they're fantastic.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You'll know if you watch them. Just very simple. Go to extraordinarybeliefs.com. All of my investigative work is on there. There's just so much free content, but get the films. That's what allows me to continue going, and they're in-depth investigations. I'll shock you, I hope.
Fantastic.
All right.